Since season 1 of The Last of Us finished airing, let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to the channel. To those that don't know me, hi, I'm Brandon, and today we will be talking about The Last of Us Season 1. No, there will be some slight spoilers, so you have been warned. But I have a question for y'all. How did you hear about The Last of Us? Did you play the game first and loved it? Did you just hear about it? Or did you just never heard of it until the series came out? Or are you like me who never finished the game but yet know stuff about it? I promise I will finish the game soon. I promise. But with the Last of Us series, well, season 1 in general, it felt like it was handled with the most care out of all the other video game adaptations there are. You can tell that like they cared about the story and the lore of the game and just try not to just copy and paste sequences just for fun, and they actually cared about the characters. Then again, Naughty Dog was heavily involved in this project, so that's probably why, unlike another Naughty Dog project that got turned into a movie. Oh, crap! But does anyone remember when Sam Raimi at one point was supposed to be involved in producing a Last of Us movie that was announced after the first game came out? And then it just never happened, obviously, and we got this series instead. Which, hey, we got this series. That's what was good of that, but I did feel like the movie would have been awesome. Sam Raimi. He's a legend. But let's get into the good of the series. And what I love about the series, well, with this season, was the casting, the characters. Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey were both just perfect, and they perfectly embodied Joel and Ellie. And like whenever they're on screen, slowly forming their father-daughter relationship was just perfect and the best parts of the series, to be honest. And they just felt straight out of the game also. They both just, like I mentioned, perfectly embodied the characters. Even with the secondary characters in the series, like Joel's daughter, Tommy, Tess, Bill, Frank, Sam, Henry, and all the others, they were just felt unique in the series, even though they were in the game too, but yet we got to explore more of them, spend more time with them, and I feel like viewers were even more attached to them at certain times in the series than in the game. I also felt there was just a lot of heartwarming, heartbreaking, and gut-wrenching moments with all these characters that were done perfectly, and the story felt right out of the games with several changes, some for the better, but with this season, even if you play the game, you are still in a ride for heartbreak. You will be heartbroken once again. And being heartbroken in each episode was done perfectly well. It wasn't forced or anything to show that anything can happen. Yeah, sure, some people may have been expecting it due to playing the game, but yet when it happens, you're like, oh crap, I can't believe they actually did that in TV. And out of the 9 episodes, I have to say that episode 1 was my favorite, as it just sets up everything in a big way and will have the viewer heartbroken also. But with the good, there are some minor flaws with the show. The first being, it felt slow at times, honestly. But I did not mind it, as we got to spend more time with the characters and seeing more development within the characters. And this seems to be the main criticism for the show, is that there wasn't enough of the infected, enough of the dead, the clickers, the bloaters, which I have to agree with. It felt like they needed more of that, but at the same time it felt like they wanted to move away from that to focus more on the characters, which I get, but it still could have had moments of them fighting the infected. Also, I felt the series could have had more. I felt it could have just had more than 9 episodes. I feel there was just a lot of territory that could have been explored for maybe like 13 episodes. It seemed like they kind of wanted to play it safe, which I don't blame them. It was still a great series regardless. Overall, The Last of Us Season 1 was a phenomenal first season, as it played with people's emotions each episode and explored great characters. I can't wait to see what they do with Season 2 and be even more heartbroken. And to those who played The Last of Us Chapter 2, Oh, gosh. You already know what's gonna happen. Oh, a lot of people are going to be upset by that. But I give The Last of Us a 9 out of 10. Well, the first season a 9 out of 10. And yeah. But have you watched it? If so, what's your favorite episode? What